Curious by seeing the photograph? He is Professor P.Devdas, the grand old man of the Indian amateur astronomy, working on his self-made 14-inch telescope. He had set up the giant telescope on the balcony of his house in Guindy and encouraged astronomy lovers as well as students to make use of it. Professor P.Devdas was a legendary astronomer based in Chennai. He was described as a space scientist. He had been honored many times by the international astronomy community. He had made a lot of contributions in the field of lunar and planetary studies. Professor Devdas, a household name in Tamil Nadu for his efforts in popularizing the science of astronomy. What made Professor Devdas famous were his scientific papers and research articles which were published by prominent international scientific journals. He also established an engineering company to manufacture telescopes for astronomical studies. Born on 9 June 1923 in a Hindu family in the village of Maruvattur, adjacent to the temple town Tanjavur, his parents, S. Poonam Balam and Sampurnam, belonged to agricultural families. Devdas had two elder brothers. Married in 1951, Devdas had 3 children from his wife, Virammal, a son, Chandramohan, and 2 daughters, Padmini and Komala. One day I was walking along the street of my village when I found an English newspaper lying on the ground. It had the picture of a large telescope that was going to be installed in Kodaikanal Observatory. That is when my interest in astronomy began, said Devdas in an interview when he was 91. In 1946, he came to Madras to work as a secretarial assistant in a British concern after completing SSLC in his village Maruvattur in Tanjavur. Work didn't keep him away from astronomy. I joined evening college to finish my bachelor's and master's degree in physics, he said. By this time, Devdas has tested his skills on a small refractor telescope. The images had extra colors due to refraction, which motivated him to work for precision and perfection. In 1951, he came to contact with the owner of a mirror guiding machine and from him acquired books on optics. He read books ranging from amateur telescope making to advanced telescope making techniques, after which he built his first telescope in 1952. He made 15 cm telescope by hand guiding the flat and silver with the mill. After that, he made 20 cm telescope. Later, he dedicated most of his time to telescope making in the backyard of his house in Guindy. When my father built this house in 1953, we were the only family in the area. The terrace was our observatory and the backyard our workshop, which later became the company Devdas Telescopics, said Komala Murugesh, who continues her father's work in the same house.